Welcome to TalentMotives, the deep dive, uncovering what drives you.
Welcome to today's deep dive. We are looking at some, honestly, genuinely fascinating research today from TalentMotives.
Yeah, it's a really great source.
It is. And our mission today is figuring out exactly how AI and behavioral science are teaming up to rescue managers from pure, I guess you'd call it survival mode.
We have absolutely all been there.
Right.
Yeah.
If you've ever had a boss who thought a mandatory Friday pizza party was the ultimate cure for team burnout, well, you will definitely want to hear this.
You really will. I mean, we have to establish the foundational problem first. Traditional management relies really heavily on blanket mechanics, just trying to optimize outputs through top-down pressure.
Yeah, just pushing people harder.
Exactly. But behavioral science shows us that true productivity doesn't come from a spreadsheet. It actually stems from authentic connection and intrinsic motivation, not just pressure.
Okay, let's unpack this.
Quotient integration.
And they describe it as mapping a person's motivation DNA. But instead of me just reading the definition, how exactly does mapping this DNA actually help a manager on a random Tuesday afternoon?
What's fascinating here is that Mingyu gives managers a concrete blueprint rather than making them play a really frustrating guessing game.
Because usually managers just project their own working style onto the team.
Yeah, exactly. But think about two entirely different employees. One lights up at curiosity and innovation.
Like your ultimate problem solvers.
Right, they love a blank canvas. But another finds fulfillment in order and integrity. That second person needs structure, clear rules, and consistency to feel secure.
You simply cannot manage those two people with the same playbook.
You really can't.
And here's where it gets really interesting. TalentMotives pairs this MQ framework with an AI called LiDi. And they mention it runs on proprietary R.A.G. AI technology.
Yes, R.A.G.
For those of us who aren't software engineers, what does that actually mean?
Great question. R.A.G. stands for Retrieval Augmented Generation. Basically, it means the AI isn't just hallucinating or making wild guesses based on the open internet.
Right, it's not just making things up.
Exactly. It actively retrieves specific, highly accurate data from the company's own secure frameworks before it generates advice. So LiDi AI isn't just a static dashboard you check once a quarter.
It's an active, intelligent coach.
Whispering real-time insights to managers.
Wait, so instead of just showing a chart, this thing is actively coaching the manager.
Yes.
How does that work in practice? I mean, can an AI really understand a team member's needs better than the human sitting right across from them?
It's not about replacing the human. It's about giving them super-powered empathy. LiDi AI gives highly personalized recommendations.
Like what?
It will advise a manager on how to structure an upcoming one-on-one.
Right.
Or how to frame feedback so it actually resonates with that specific employee's drivers. Impressively, it can even spot patterns and predict when someone might be disengaging long before their productivity drops.
Wow. And TalentMotives points out a great scenario for this. Say you have an employee whose motivation DNA shows low collaboration but high independence.
Right.
If you force them into constant brainstorming meetings, they're going to burn out.
Absolutely.
But LiDi AI spots that profile and suggests giving them dedicated solo project time or maybe flexible hours to recharge after heavy group sessions.
Exactly. And why does this matter to you? Because these AI-driven, tailored adjustments do so much more than just squeeze out a little extra daily output.
They actively prevent burnout.
They do. By adjusting the environment, you build profound trust. It transforms a standard transactional manager-employee dynamic into a true partnership where the person feels genuinely seen.
So what does this all mean? The ultimate takeaway is that combining the structured behavioral blueprint of MKey with the real-time R.A.G.-powered insights of LiDi AI, well, it takes complex human data and translates it into actual empathy.
It really does.
It allows leaders to finally step away from just managing tasks and move toward genuinely motivating people.
If we connect this to the bigger picture, it fundamentally shifts the workplace paradigm. When a work environment naturally aligns with our intrinsic drivers, the friction completely disappears.
People just want to work.
Right. Teams naturally begin to self-motivate because they're finally working in a way that aligns with who they actually are.
It is a massive evolution in leadership.
Yeah.
But I want to leave you with a final, slightly provocative thought to mull over today.
Oh, I like these.
If an AI coach can map our motivation DNA and predict our emotional needs with more empathy, precision, and consistency than a human manager ever could, How long is it before employees actually prefer the AI to be their direct boss?
Find out more about MQI and LiDi AI by visiting our website at TalentMotives.com.